Well, hey there, friends. So, funny thing happened. Apparently, Andrew Wilson posted a video of a debate that we had months ago on TikTok, where he popped in to my live, unbeknownst to me. I didn't know who he was. Didn't know that he had a bunch of troglodyte, racist, alt-right followers that popped into my chat and overwhelmed me and my mods. By the way, shout out to my mods. You guys did a fantastic job that night. I love you very much. So yeah, Andrew Wilson is an alt-right piece of garbage who can't open pickle jars on his own because he has small, weak hands. By the way, Andrew, anytime I've got large hands, I can help you out with that. I'm great at opening pickle jars. Very strong.
Jungle.
Andrew, I'm sorry. It's not.
My fingers slip
What a
right off the
backfire.
lid. My fingers are literally slipping off the lid. I just can't grip it.
Oh, you can't blame me for my greasy fingers now. Like, God.
It's still greasy.
Philosophy book.
Here, go.
Yeah, just can't grip the.
Okay, now I want it to be.
I got
open. It's
this,
like pissing me
boys.
off.
Pisses me off.
Yeah, I know.
Should
it's
we have
fine,
Jake
it's
try
fine.
that?
You'll get the same thing. Come in here, Jake. You think? Come on, you'll see for yourself. You can't get your fucking hand on it. Try it. Nah, you fucker. That was bullshit. Bullshit.
But neither here nor there. Basically, Andrew did a few interesting things with that video I'd like to talk about and just clarify for the record. Number one is he cut off the entire front part of our debate where we discussed the TCJA, and he was entirely disingenuous and tried to claim that we were seeing the effects of the TCJA by November of 2017, which is one of the most asinine arguments I've ever heard, and I don't think any economist would ever back that. So nice work cutting off that part of the debate. I think it's probably because you knew that you would look like a complete moron if you posted that. So good job cutting that out, huh? Of course, the second thing that I'd like to mention is that Andrew did a wonderful job of pivoting away from the main point that we were talking about, which of course was corporate taxes, moving on to the hypothetical of what if a person got 15% of their income back, which had nothing to do with the TCJA and was not a thing that happened under Trump's tax plan and was immaterial to our entire discussion. Although I do give Andrew credit, he completely muddied the waters and veered us off on a path that had, again, nothing to do with anything that we talked about. Although his moronic comment section on YouTube definitely latched onto it. Although I will say there were even some commenters on his crazy alt-right page that did agree with me and said that 15% wasn't life-changing. How about that? Weird. Anyways, moving on to the actual meat of the debate, where I pointed out to Andrew that Donald Trump had a drop in GDP for the last quarter of 2019 after 72 straight months of growth, given the economy that he inherited from Barack Obama. And of course, you'll notice that Andrew has no answer for that and pivots away from it quickly. The only thing he tries to say is that it was due to COVID-19. And of course, as you'll see here, the first reported cases ever happened on December 12th in Wuhan. That's right, December 12th. It wasn't even known as a thing, really, until December 31st, as you can see here. That's from the CDC. And then we didn't even know about it in the United States until January 3rd. That's right. That's when CDC Director Robert Redfield was notified that this was a thing. And of course, the first case in the United States didn't happen until January 20th of 2020. So I would love to know how a virus that popped up for the first time on December 12th of 2019 wasn't even identified until New Year's Eve of 2019 and wasn't notified to the United States until January 3rd could possibly have affected the output of the United States GDP at the end of 2019. But good try. Good try. And it's so weird, Andrew, that you never gave an answer on that. It's almost like you didn't have an explanation for it and you couldn't defend it. And lastly, Andrew, I got to give you credit where credit is due, okay? I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's a team. I'm guessing you probably have a team of people because your operation is a little on the bigger side, right? Your team did a fantastic job of editing it at the end to look like you weren't interrupting me every other word. Yeah, that's right. That thing that you did, that was the actual reason that I got upset at the end. And of course, you waited, 4 months since we had that debate. So you knew I couldn't pull the video and prove you wrong because it's been too long. So great work, though. I mean, great work, really. I mean it. Also, fantastic work for the troglodytes in your comment section. You managed to trick them into thinking that you did something there, talking about that 15% thing that was completely irrelevant to our entire debate, and you threw them off the scent that you didn't know anything about the drop in GDP in 2019 and had no answer for it. I say good job, man. Good job that you managed to trick all of those people into thinking that you did something there. So good job. Hey, man, if you ever want to debate again, come back, and I'll make sure to actually record the whole thing and post it for real this time, although I think you don't want to do that. And then also, once again, real big hands, real strong hands, anytime, but if you need help with a pickle jar, just come see me, okay? Thanks, Chief.